HSCL, the infrastructure builders of India.
It's my proud privilege to take over the charge of HSCL in its 50th year of foundation. The company is a premier construction company under the Ministry of Steel. Over the last 50 years, it has seen many ups and downs. In fact, when it started, it was a very premier construction company for making of steel plants.
HSCL has been involved in building almost all the public sector steel plants in India. In the years between, HSCL has also diversified into sectors other than steel and left its imprint by building huge structures. In the steel sector, the public sector unit's deepest involvement has been in the Bokaro steel plant, where it was engaged at all levels. Initially, HSCL built a 1.7 million ton plant at Bokaro. But this was just the beginning of the unfolding of a story of epic proportions. The Bokaro plant's capacity was expanded first to 2.5 million tons and then to 5.5 million tons. And HSCL was instrumental in all the work, having armed itself with Russian technology. The ash pond. Conversion of the dirty water ash pond into clear water. The power plant. The blast furnace.
In Bhilai, the HSCL's association began with the 4 million ton expansion plan. It is also credited with the setting up of the wire rod mill at Bhilai, as also the blast furnace 7 and a plate mill. HSCL handled a number of packages for the Bhilai plant's capacity expansion. At the operational level also, HSCL's involvement in the Bhilai plant is the deepest.
HSCL's association with the Durgapur steel plant began with the modernization of the plant. From the very inception of the Vizag steel plant, all civil and structural work and parts of the mechanical construction were successfully completed by HSCL. At Dhuburi in Orissa, HSCL has been doing something which is a first even for HSCL. It dismantled an Italian plant and is then reconstructing it at Dhuburi all by itself. HSCL provided the equipment for erecting the plant at Dhuburi. The long years of executing large projects in the steel sector also gave the confidence to execute huge infrastructure projects, and soon HSCL diversified into the infrastructure sector.
In the transport sector, HSCL has been involved in building a large number of roads and bridges.
Upgradation of gauge and building of embankments for the railways are also areas HSCL has considerable expertise in.
The company has completed strengthening the carriageway of NH42 in Orissa. The Ircon Bridge in Bhubaneswar is another milestone in the list of HSCL's achievements.
At Nagpur, HSCL is involved in the four-laning of NH7 under the National Highway Authority of India. Along with road building activities, HSCL is also involved in building flyovers. In 2007, the prestigious Rs 105 crore Film City flyover in Noida was opened to the public. At Amethi, it also built the Mahamaya flyover. It has built the approach road and flyover to the high-value second Hooghly Bridge in Kolkata. At Ranchi, HSCL built 2 bridges in the remote areas of Kulukera, of which one is submersible.
HSCL's involvement in the Prime Minister's Gram Sadak Yojana has been massive to say the least.
Under the PMGSY, HSCL has already built an imposing 2,100 kilometers of rural roads. The work under PMGSY includes the road building activity in the difficult terrain of North and Dhalai districts of Tripura. Its work involves soil investigation, preparation of DPR and building new rural links.
HSCL has started taking up big railway projects in recent years. It's building major and minor bridges.
In Patna, HSCL built an embankment of the Ganga Bridge. It has also built the East Central Railway Headquarters in Patna. HSCL laid the Khagaria to Samastipur track for East Central Railway. In the social sector, HSCL has an undeniable presence through its contribution to the education and health sectors. In the education sector, it has built the Kendriya Vidyalayas, the KVs, and the Navodaya Vidyalayas, the NVs, all over the country. It is the largest builder of Navodaya Vidyalayas after only the Central Public Works Department. HSCL has built the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya at Bhadrak. The school was inaugurated by Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. It is also building a sprawling school campus at Angul in Orissa. In Bhubaneswar, HSCL built the prestigious Kendriya Vidyalaya within the CRPF campus. It also executed the erection of the buildings on the additional campus of the school. HSCL has also built the KVs in the BSF camp Chawla near Delhi. The KVs at Bihar's Khagaria is another landmark to the credit of HSCL. At Kalapet, Pondicherry, the KVs in the university campus is another example of massive construction work. It also built the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya at Gachibowli in Hyderabad and the KVs at Bolurum in Secunderabad. At IIM Joka, HSCL is involved in a large-scale rehauling. The company is building the north stand of the Kalinga Stadium Sports Academy. The Rajiv Gandhi Cricket Stadium in Pondicherry is now operational. HSCL's contribution in building health infrastructure has also been remarkable. Over the years, HSCL has built a number of hospitals, healthcare centers, and medical research institutes. In the medical infrastructure sector, the ESIC Medical and Dental College at Gulbarga in Karnataka is the largest project for HSCL, budgeted at a whopping rupees 800 crores. Among the more important health projects is the 150-bed super speciality hospital for Rajendra Memorial Research Institute at Patna. Besides, HSCL is setting up a number of district health facilities spread over a number of states. The picturesque building of the National Institute of Epidemiology in Chennai, built for the Indian Council of Medical Research, is an example of modern architecture, quality and perfection, besides being a signature of HSCL's commitment to the nation. Mamidi-Pudi Nagarjuna Area Hospital at Malakpet in Hyderabad is a huge construction activity that HSCL has completed successfully. The Community Health Center at Gola in Jharkhand is being totally rebuilt after demolishing the old building. Building of the Peterwar Community Health Center, also in Jharkhand, has been completed. With its experience in erecting mega projects, HSCL couldn't be too far away from taking up housing and commercial complexes. The journey began with the Bokaro Steel Plant Township. The Ministry of Company Affairs building in Cuttack is also a large project that HSCL executed. The Inland Container Depot of the Container Corporation of India at Dadri near Delhi is also a huge project successfully completed. The Handloom Marketing Complex for the Ministry of Textiles is also a rupees 42 crores worth project. The administrative building of Hindustan Cables in Hyderabad, built in 1974, was a high-rise, a rarity in the 70s of the last century. The Data Recovery Center of Hindustan Petroleum at Hyderabad's high-tech city is now fully operational. The huge State Bank of India complex in Patna is another feather in the cap for HSCL. The 4 towers of the MLA quarters in Chennai is a sign of HSCL's excellence. The administrative building and residential quarters of A, B, C and D types for MOIL in Nagpur earned the company a word of appreciation from the then Honorable Minister of Steel. The Pauro Bhavan in Salt Lake, Kolkata is also a landmark bearing the HSCL stamp of excellence. The company built the Air Traffic Signal Building in Chennai, truly a masterpiece among its peers. The imposing Hindustan Copper Building in Kolkata is also a brilliant show of HSCL's excellence in construction.
In line with the company's commitment to the nation's welfare, it has been deeply involved in disaster management. Its work in rehabilitating the flood-ravaged population of Koshi has been terrific and has earned its accolades from both the state and the central governments. HSCL has also erected huge dams, barrages, and other irrigation projects around the country. The company is executing the mega project titled River Training of Bagmati River.
HSCL's contribution to the tourism sector has also been significant. Among the more important ongoing projects in the pilgrimage center at Sholopak near Namchi in Sikkim, the company is also building the beautiful cultural center at Yangon, also in Sikkim. HSCL has taken corporate social responsibility (CSR) in the right earnest. It built the geography, physics and chemistry laboratories for the Shukantanagar Vidyaniketan High School in Kolkata's Salt Lake, again as part of its CSR programs.
At the end, I would like to conclude saying that my best wishes to the entire HSCL collective on the successful completion of the 50 years of its survival, of its development, of its growth, and I wish a very good and golden future for the company and the entire team HSCL, which is putting untiring efforts to take the company to the newest heights.